Yeah, I'm ready whenever. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting with the blank slide because that's pretty much everything I do. I really do not prepare. My life has kind of been unpredictable. I was conceived by accident, which is a great way to start life. Please move on to. I was born in Prince Charles. Those are my lovely parents, Cindy and Michael. Obviously, different surnames. Yeah, so born in Merthyr Tydfil. It was a okay start, yeah, and hopefully 50. I was a very adorable child, and yeah, I grew up. I did a lot of fun things. I kayaked. That's my lovely grandfather. I'm a fan of South Park, and I really should have thought this through. Yeah, so I did kayaking, rock climbing. I play a lot of football, and the main thing about my life that I love to do is travel. One main place that I travel to, if it would change, is Uganda. Uganda, first went there when I was 10 on a missionary trip with my mother. She dragged me there. I hated it. But because I went there, I met a lovely little boy named Ivan who was in a rubbish heap and was very malnourished and was going to die. That's Ivan right there. And me and my mother adopted Ivan, and we cared for him for the past 10 years. And he lives in a guest house, which is there, which is a hospital guest house and everything. And yeah, there should be more thoughts here. Yeah, so Salem is the guest house that I work at, and I travel there a lot every year, pretty much. And there's a happy ending. The baby didn't die, don't worry. So that's Ivan, and that's his grandfather who couldn't look after him, but we visit him in the village. Yeah, that's my mother again, and Ivan's family, obviously. And yeah, okay. One thing I did recently was Jailbreak, which is a university challenge to travel as far as you can without spending any money, which kind of works perfectly for me because it's just improvised. Yeah, so I spent my entire time not really planning, and then on the day I just tweeted everyone I knew. For example, Boris there, and I was phone calling everyone. And yeah, so I managed to get... yeah, sorry. So I managed to get someone to pay for a National Express to get to an airport, so I managed to avoid my hated travel of them in a lift. I paid strangers. So yeah, to the airport, and I ended up getting to Gambia with Dennis there, and yeah, I won because it's easy. Yeah, yeah, that's the only picture of me. Great. That is Prague, and I've always wanted to go to Prague, and about a year ago I managed to pull that off by signing up to do a marathon. Yeah. And as if you can tell, I do not prepare for anything. So I'm somewhere in that crowd. And yeah, I got to see Prague. I was quite enthusiastic at the start. There should be a very enthusiastic picture coming up. That is me, being very happy. And yeah, I was quite naive because turns out there's no water for the first 6 miles of a marathon. Yeah, that killed me. And hopefully, yeah, so I'm quite happy. There were some nice pictures of Prague, and I ended up sunburnt and very, very, very white, which I'm just realizing now. Yeah, this is going great. So the life lesson is that life is unpredictable, and there's no point planning because it'll just mess up. You're never really going to know what's going to happen, and you just need to improvise everything. Every decision you make, it'll change. And yeah, there should be more thoughts here. There's meant to be a very happy ending. Yeah, I really should have thought this out. So yeah, improvising is just making things up and hoping that it works. And yeah, I'm pretty sure what we all do all the time. Yeah, this is going great. And yeah, that's just a bunch of things that I really want to do. So I want to go scuba diving. I quite like mountains and walking and things. So Yeah, that's pretty much the end. Go explore, have fun, enjoy life. Try not to die.